Hello guys, welcome to the midweek shave. Welcome to Jim Will Shave. Nice to have you here. And well, today I'm going to go full vintage, I think. JJ Shaves, John June, just checking things out here. He has sent a Rolls razor around, on pass around. I already owned two Rolls razors. I had one sent to me by Sean Harter from Canada, and there was one I picked up somewhere else, can't remember now. But beg your pardon. The Rolls razor that John June sent in the pass around, it's actually identical to a version I already had, because there is different versions of Rolls razors. So I'm going to shave with the razor that John sent me, but I'm going to show you the razor that I already had in stock, as it were. Okay, so let's go vintage. And this is it, in its original packaging, the Rolls razor. Bit tatty on the back, just as the conditions, blah 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 blah, and all the rest of it. Cricklewood, London, England. Made in England, gents. Viscount model, Rolls razor. Patented in England and abroad. So there we are, the Rolls razor. What do we have in the box? It's a hollow ground, by the way. Don't want to open this box too much. It's got these little stringy things here to save the lid from going right the way back. Oh, I don't want to damage anything, really don't. There's the Rolls razor in its container. I'll get back to that in a wee while. I just don't want to drop anything here. In the box, I'm talking about this as if you can just nip down to the shop and buy one now, aren't I? Quick use guide in the box, do's and don'ts. Read your instructions, blah blah blah, all the rest of it. Also in here we have a full instruction manual for the Rolls razor. See that? How are we getting that on there? All of it? Yeah, it's even telling you about Rolls razor, shaving soap bowls and replacement blades. If only we could go back in time and buy these things again. But the Rolls razor did die out, didn't it, for some reason. Okay, also in the box, which I didn't know was in there, because I hadn't got it out before, was this little envelope. Boots pharmaceuticals, yeah. And inside this little envelope, because I only stumbled upon this before, I found another envelope. The Rolls razor strop. The Rolls razor strop. Obviously it's a spare strop for the Rolls. And there it is, unused. It's a cork board, made in England, printed on the back. And that is it. A brand new old strop for the Rolls razor. Well, obviously that would need some stropping paste on it first before use, yeah, but I wonder how many of these are still in existence. So I was really chuffed when I found that. That was, I'm going to put this all away before it starts, because as I say, I don't want to damage anything here. This is history, you know. I say I had that strop and these instructions in this box, and I just didn't know it. Okay. So this is the Rolls razor. This is mine. Here you see the letter H printed on the end, and here we have the letter S. The S obviously means strop, and the H means hone. Got to make sure you get it the right way up, because it's two separate lids here. So I know this razor's honed because I've done it. So I'm going to open it so there's a strop showing. So I'm going to press S. I had it the wrong way around. Top comes off, and here is the hone stone. That's the hone. Not much of a hone, because that blade's only travelling about 50 millimeters. So it's about 50 millimeters of honing space in there. We'll put that aside there. In here we have a little handle, and that's the strop. Bit awkward. Got to get this very awkward. You have to pull this handle out, and it's a case of, and that's how you strop the blade. Obviously, if you want to hone it, you take the other lid off, do the same on the hone. That blade comes out off the spindle here, clicks off, and this handle slides on, tightens up, then you have yourself a shaver, a razor. So put that back in there, see if we can get that back on, and it packs away thus. So that's what it looks like, the blade, once it comes out. So this is the John Jones blade, and basically it's a little piece of a straight razor blade. That's all I can see, like a little segment of a straight razor with a safety bar on, pretty much akin to the Curly's razor. Handle simply slides on the end, see that? Made in England, blah blah blah. Slides on the end tightens up. Make sure to get it tight, and you've got yourself a little safety razor. How does it work? I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue, never use one. Okay, soap, gonna go all classic here, Tabac. Needs no introduction, does it? Gorgeous scent, absolutely excellent scent. And I'm going to be using my PAA Doppler brush. It'll hold a good load of soap, this will. So I'll just get back into the water, take the goggles off, and I'm not expecting this to be a very comfortable shave. That's it. I've got a little, what is it? The remains of a spot that I showed on my last video. You can actually see through the lava, the big lump, the spot. Yeah, so I'm not expecting this to be a particularly smooth shave. But I've got about a day and a half's growth at the moment, because I've been off work today. And I'm going to face lava. Straight in. And this is the original tallow version Tabac. This PAA brush, it really does get a good load in the knot. And I really need a good load today with this blade, I think. I don't think it's going to be too comfortable. The fact that back in the day they bought replacement blades and etc. And how old's the blade that's on it now? I don't know. I don't know, we shall see, hey, we shall see. Okay, scoop up the excess there. I was thinking of doing a Mitchell's wool fat type of day, but here in the northeast of England, the water isn't the best for lava in the Mitchell's wool fat. In fact, I'm going to have to take that away with me in my travels. It'd be good to take it somewhere like Bradford, that way. See how it gets on with the water there. Because I'm sure the chemical composition would have changed since Mitchell's wool fat first came into production. Lovely warm scent. Of course, Tabac, it's German. Probably one of the earliest German classic scents. And I did read somewhere that it came into being not long after World War II, when US and British troops were stationed in Germany, and the US and British troops were highly scented, of scents of the day. And I believe in Germany they didn't really have anything in the way of men's scents. So I think they got a bit peeved, and that's how Tabac was born. It's controversial. Well, when I say controversial, I mean, yeah, I love it or hate it. I love it. Some people hate it. Sometimes the aftershave splash can be a bit much for people, a bit overpowering, and some guys do dilute it with a bit of witch hazel or something. Not this guy. I like it just the way it is. I'm doing my usual. Let the tips do a quarter. Let the tips do another quarter. And I've got a good old amount of water in this lava now. It's nice and drippy. Yeah, so it's my second vintage shave video. I'm sure there'll be another one coming shortly, sometime in the near future. Okay, let's have a crack with this, eh? The Rolls razor. I've just honed it, stropped it. The instructions tell you to hold it close to the face, almost flat to the face, which would make sense because that will be roughly the angle you would shave with a straight razor. Did I just go like that then? Fucking idiot. Noddy. Right, let's see how this goes. I was right about one thing. It's rough. But the most important thing is, it's working. And to take lots of strokes. I think you could actually see me struggling there, couldn't you? Obviously, I'm keeping quiet around the chin. I tell you what though, it's producing the goods. I've just got to imagine I am shaving with a straight razor, because it's very deceiving having the angle on, because of course your muscle memory makes you think you're shaving with a DE, and you automatically go for the 30-degree angle. Oh, okay, yeah, also, when I was telling you one side of the container was a strop and one was a hone, I apologise to people who don't know the difference, but basically a strop, some people think a strop, get off my hands, some people think, get off, this tobacco's just sticking to it. Some people assume that a strop is for sharpening a razor. No, it's not. And I know why people think that. It's okay, Jim. What's a strop do? Right. You get a straight razor that's perfectly honed and stropped. The edge will be nice and straight. Now, that movement I'm doing there with the finger, that's probably representing, say, 1/50th of a millimetre. So very, very tiny area. Once you've shaved, because the edge on a straight razor is so fine, that nice straight edge will end up something like this, i.e. all the molecules in the metal have moved. So the blade is then rubbed on a leather strop or canvas or denim, whatever, and that realigns all the molecules to give you a straight edge again. The hone, that's actually the process of removing metal to actually create an edge, to sharpen an edge, to refreshen an edge. So that's the main difference. Now, this feels amazing on the neck. I am glad I've re-stropped it though, and honed it. It does, it's strange. It feels so smooth on the neck. Okay, let's go in for pass number 2. Spread the slickness, and you can see it's quite acceptable already. I could go out the door, no problem. Nobody would shout hobo at me down the street or call me scruffy. Well, apart from the head. No, I'm not going to use this Rolls razor on the head, thank you very much. Yeah, but I've seen other guys using this same razor on the pass around and found it a tad rough, so they didn't have the hone. John June kept hold of the hone just in case it got broke in transit, but as I say, I was fortunate enough to have one here. Okay, let's go across. I'm just going to do what I do on a normal shave. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week so far? I'm actually off tomorrow. I'm not in work till Friday. Now once I've got that first pass out of the way, i.e. all that heavy growth knocked down, this is comfortable. Yeah, but that's Rolls razor there, the one I showed you. I've never looked in the box. The first time was earlier today, and couldn't believe it when I found those instructions in the spare strop. It's a very old razor. When was the last time anybody last saw that strop? It's a little bit like archaeology, isn't it? I'm digging up something from the past. When was the last time this was seen? When was the last time this was used? As you can see, I'm not getting a super fast shave here. But I'm getting a really good shave. That sort of means that spot. Okay, we're hooking some hairs there now. I can feel them. It's feeling good. So I hope this is better than, it feels a better shave than the Ever Ready. So the cross pass on the neck feels a little rougher than the with the grain pass. No surprises there, I suppose. Go for the rinse. Well, not a rinse. Wet the face and re-spread the residual slickness sorted in the skin. Don't rinse it off, don't waste it. Proper grandad shave. Squeeze that lava up from the base of the brush there. Oh, what a scent, what a scent. Now then, against the grain. Expecting this to be a tad trickier. Not as easy as a straight, but there again, it's easier to hone and strop a straight razor. Remember to keep the razor almost flat. The brain's saying, no, you can't do that. I'm not daft, I've read the instructions. Oh, I lost the angle. I lost the angle there. I wasn't concentrating. So, now this is, I'm having to go left-handed. Feels quite safe actually. I'm having to switch hands, I can't do it left-handed. Right, that moustache. Oh, I can feel it against the grain on the moustache. But I think you knew I would. But it's got there. Can't believe it actually. Yes, I've just got a parcel to package up. I've got a razor to return to Chris Bedwell, CB Shaves. And of course, I've got this video to upload. Yeah, so my weekends at the moment, through winter, it looks like my weekends are falling on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, when everybody else is off for the true weekend. That's my busy period. Right, that's my free passes done, fellas. Just got to go down to the usual cold drinks. Dry her off, dry her off. Now that turned out far better than I thought it was going to. Piece of history. I can't believe it. I am. The cheeks, moustache, chin, goatee. I am BBS. The neck, I am BBS. I can't believe that. I really, really can't. I'm putting that down to the good old honing I gave it and the good old scrubbing. Under the nostrils there, it hasn't quite gotten under there. So I've just got like a little line of bristle just under the nostrils. But that's the only hair that's been left on my face, fellas. That is BBS. I kid you not. I kid you not. That is amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. Also, I was expecting a really, really rough shave, and I was expecting lots of Velcro to be left on there. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? Just goes to show. Matching splash. Plenty of it. Not much of a burn. Oh, I've just picked up a little bit of Velcro there. Only when it stretches like that, but when I relax the face muscles, it's not there. Excellent. Absolutely amazing. It really, really was. Okay. So just quickly go through the usual rigmarole. Just wait for this Bluetooth to come on. Okay. Razor for today. Vintage, and it performed well. It's probably the best vintage shave I've ever had in my life. The Rolls Razor. Rolls Razor. So for today, I'll just show you the razor. The Rolls Razor. Once it's up and ready to run. So for today, it was a good old classic, and that is Tabac. Good old Tabac. That was lathered up, face lathered, using the Doppler brush from PAA. And I was all finished off with a Tabac aftershave splash. Okay, fellas, thanks very much for popping along, showing an interest in the vintage shaves, the shaves of yesteryear. Have a good rest of the week. Hopefully see you at the weekend. You stay safe now. Take care. Bye bye. See you further down the line, fellas.